Hi everyone, welcome to the business meeting. So we are going to start with giving awards. We are going to have 2 awards. The first one is most influential paper of ICFP 2013 and distinguished papers for ICFP 2023. Okay, then could you show the slides? Yeah, it was intended. Yes, most influential paper of ICFP 2013, presented annually to the authors of a paper presented at the ICFP held 10 years prior to the award year. The award includes a prize of $1,000 to be split among the authors of the winning paper. The papers are judged by their influence over the past decade. And this year, 2023 committee, the members are Tony Hosking, he is the chair, Greg Morissette as the general chair of 2013, Tarmo Ustalu as the program PC chair of 2013, Andrea Bauer, general chair of 2022, and Zena Ariola as the PC chair of 2022. And now the award goes to, yay, our own PC chair. Yeah, the title. So this way, I'll tell that, yes. The title is Handlers in Action. The authors are Ohad Kamar, Sam Lindley, and Nicholas Uri. And let me give you certificate. Okay. SIG Plan Most Influential Paper of ICFP 2013. Goes to Ohad Kamar. Congratulations. And same for Sam Lilly. Yay. So Sam is gonna tell us about his story.
First I need to...
Yes.
You can hear me, excellent. Great. So I'm just going to say a few words. So first of all, it's a great honor to, well, in the first place, be invited to be the PC chair for ICFP, and then the same year get an most influential paper award. But this was 10 years ago, and the two are not connected, but as far as I know. And secondly, unfortunately, Nicola, the third author, isn't here, but he played an enormous role in this work, so we should thank him as well. I think one thing I actually wanted to mention was that in 2013, when I presented this paper, it was actually just after my sister had died. It was a pretty difficult time for me, but I came to ICFP anyway, and for me, I think it was the right thing to do, and I was sort of amazed at how supportive and understanding a lot of people were, and it's just an indication of how nice the ICFP community is, and I have some difficult but also fond memories of that time. So. Yeah, in some ways I'd like to dedicate my part of this award to my sister. But yeah, moving on to the paper itself, another thing I'd like to say about the way in which the work came about. At the time, Ohad was a lowly PhD student, and Nicola and I were postdocs, and we shared an office, and Ohad would regularly come in and disturb us. None of us were working in this area at all, really. I think, were you writing your thesis at the time, or?
Something like that.
Yeah, anyway. But we just sort of started having a bit of fun and exploring this new direction that we'd not, well, at least, I guess Ohad was the expert. He was giving us all the advice and tips on what this thing was, but we were just kind of hacking and trying out new ideas. And since then, it's turned into my main kind of research topic. So it's certainly been very influential on me. I got got a big grant, and I've had, well, some amazing PhD students like Daniel, who's sitting there on the front row. He's done a whole thesis on this topic. But I think it was also, well, I should say also, we shouldn't really claim credit for everything that happened here. In fact, in 2013, there were several different things, well, at least 3 different, I think, important papers there. Edwin Brady had a paper on programming and reasoning about effects, which was also using effect handlers. And Oleg Kiselyov's extensible effects at the Haskell Symposium has been very influential, particularly on the use of this kind of thing in Haskell. There was also, I chaired a panel at the Haskell Symposium on the future of effects in Haskell. And then since then, there's a huge amount of stuff has happened. So it's very gratifying to see how a lot of this has taken off. Let's see. Oh, I should also mention that we were very much inspired, and that the title of the paper was Handlers in Action. We were inspired by this Monads in Action by Andrei Felinsky, and actually the semantics we wrote down was very, very similar to what he had. Then finally, I guess the thing I would like to just mention is that this is not just a sort of academic exercise. In the subsequent years, it's had quite a big impact on industry. I'm not sure if it's really our paper necessarily, but conversations we had, for instance, with Dan Lyon, I think we set him off on a completely different research path with COCA. And then indirect conversations that led to effect handlers appearing in OCaml 5 now, and influencing the design of systems like React.js. Uber has this Pyro language that builds in effect handlers, and perhaps one of the more influential things was the fused effects library in Haskell, which GitHub, I don't think they're still using it, but at one point, over 50% of all pull requests were depending on this technology. So that's very nice. And then there's this kind of work is also continuing with things like WASM-FX, as Andreas mentioned in his keynote the other day. So it's all, quite exciting. And I'd encourage junior people to, if you're curious about something and you're having fun, even if it isn't the main line of your research, spend some time thinking about it, and it might turn into something really big. So thank you very much.
So we need 2 things before you leave.
Oh.
So let's see what committee said about your paper. So this paper drew the attention of the ICFP community to handlers as an abstraction for effectful computation, in exposition, and in providing the first operational semantics of handlers and effects and an effect system. It seeded many subsequent works. Pragmatically, it detailed the implementation of handlers in Haskell and outlined the ideas behind OCaml, SML, and record implementations, as well as providing experimental results comparing handlers with equivalent monadic code. So thanks a lot, and we're going to take a picture together. You need to watch her. Thank you. You can go that way. So now we are going to have 3 distinguished papers, and the authors are supposed to come this way and stand here, and I'm going to give certificates, and we're going to take a picture, and you're going to go that way again. Okay? Okay, let's start. The first award goes to, title is Haskell Functional Choreographic Programming for All, Functional Per, Genshin Shin Kashiwa Lindsay Cooper. So, yay! Okay, so when I give you, you are supposed to watch it, okay? Okay, Genshin, oops, let me do this one by one. Congratulations. Okay, and Shun Kashiwa, congratulations. Yes, yeah, it's difficult. And Lindsay Cooper.
Thank you.
And we're gonna take a picture together. Yeah. Yay! Congratulations. Good, right? Yeah. Thank you. And the second award goes to Reflecting on Random Generation. Harrison Goldstein, Samantha Froelich, Meng Wang, Benjamin Pierce. Meng is not here? Oh, okay. Yeah. So I really enjoyed your presentation. You are good actors.
Thank you.
Yeah, so the first one, Harrison Goldstein. Yes. Yeah, this is. And one more, yeah. Thank you. And Samantha Froelich. Yes. Maybe. And Benjamin Pierce. And all together. See, very difficult. Thank you.
Want me to take mine?
Okay, finally, the last one goes to many authors. The first calculus, a core calculus for functional logic programming. Leonard Augustin, Joachim Breitner, Ken Klassen, Ranjit Jala, Simon Peter-Jones, Olin Shivers, Guy Steele Jr., and Tim Sweeney. And we have 3 people here. Okay. Leonard first. Sorry. You are the last. Yes. Okay. So Leonard Augustin, congratulations.
Thank you.
Joachim Breitner,
Thank you.
congratulations. And finally, Simon Peter-Jones.
Thank you.
And all together. Yeah.
Can I say something brief?
Sure. Mike. Yes, sure.
Thank you.
I just want to say, this paper illustrates the power of rejection. This was rejected by Popple 2023, but the paper is so much better as a result. So feel encouraged, those of you who are about to be rejected by Popple 2024. You should be so happy.
Thank you. Change the slides. Okay, now my job is done, and now the stage goes to Gabriel. You don't, Mike? Really? Oh, that's news to me. Yes, we need to change the slides.
Yes, we need to change the slides.
We need Sam,
You have a PhD, I think, in algorithm.
the other one. Yes. Yes.
All right, so this is to conclude the student research competition, or SRC. I hope you all had an opportunity to see the posters yesterday and enjoy the presentations that the students gave earlier. We had 6 students participating. We have 6 prizes. What a coincidence. So, yeah, without further ado, I'll just get started with this transition diagram here. which we will unfold in lockstep. So I'll start with the third place for the undergraduate in the undergraduate category, and there we have Vishal Komala. Let's give him a applause. And I think he's not in the room today, so I'll take it on his behalf. So thank you. We'll move swiftly on. In the postgraduate category, on the third place, we have Kai Priske. And are you in the room? I think you should be. Yeah, come up here. Come on and join me on the stage here. Maybe we could give him another round of applause now that he's up here. Yeah. Congratulations. In second place in the undergraduate category, we have Bhakti. Let's give her a round of applause. If you just follow that way there, yeah. And moving on to the postgraduate category, the second place, we have Ernest. Please come to the stage. Yeah. All right, now it gets exciting. So first place in the undergraduate category, we have Cynthia. Please come. Oh, so you have to take the long way, apparently. Yeah. Let's just, and then, I guess by process of elimination. All right. So in first place in the postgraduate category, we have Andrew. Please come to the stage. All right, I think we're supposed to take a picture together, or? So thank you very much for your contributions. Usually in this, there's like medals and papers handed out, but the ACM no longer sends that ahead of time, so they'll be mailed to you by, I guess, US Post or whatever is used over here. So yeah, look forward to that. And just as a closing, I just want to say thank you to the people who were part of this in the committees. So thank you very much for your work. And yeah, now for Gabriel.